Good day, everybody. I wanted to give you an update on the koi pond. I did post a slideshow of still photos of the construction of this. If you haven't seen that video yet, which is essentially a slideshow, you might want to check that out. The construction of this pond was quite fun. Anyways, it's just off my back porch here. In my yard. I just decided to put this together. It's going to be two-tier. Going to have a waterfall here. The filter, the biological filter, will sit on the back side of this wall, and there's a little crack up in here which I still need to do a little bit of work on that. Anyways, my pump will sit in the ground over here. Not sure how well you can see that with the angle of the sunlight. And yeah, it'll waterfall out of here. And in this upper pond section, I will have water hyacinth, water lilies, plants of all sorts to pull the nutrients out of the water and to filter it. And then of course it will cascade out of the waterfall there at the end. Right now you can probably see it's mid-January, so it's still iced over. So I do have about 4 koi fish in here and 7 goldfish you may be able to see there. You may see some of them. Anyway, it's been a fun project. The fish do hibernate. Their metabolism slows way down when the pond is iced over, so I rarely have to feed them anything, especially if it's iced over. I can't feed them, but if it does thaw at any point during the winter, of course I will feed them. Another nice feature above this pond, to give it a little shade, a little protection from predatory birds and things that might try to take a dive. I've built this overhead structure which will eventually have lattice on the very top, to provide some more shade, more protection, and perhaps I'll grow vines up on it. But yeah, it costs about $3,000 in materials. I did all the work myself. If I had hired a contract to do this, a contractor, water features are very, very expensive. Probably would have cost 25 grand to have it built by a contractor. And as you can see, I chose a stone for the pond that would match the composite stone or engineered stone, whatever you want to call it, on the barbecue. Don't pay any attention to the discoloration on this stone here. I need to clean that. I had my rock saw set up on there, and it leaked down rock dust or concrete dust and whatnot. So I'm gonna need to take a scrub brush to that. So this is something I should have thought of, but when I get in the mode for building things, sometimes everything else kind of goes out the window. But there's a patio. I've got a nice overhead structure on the patio. This barbecue I didn't count on. It does block the view of the koi pond, if you're sitting on the porch. So I may end up moving this. I haven't decided exactly where I want to put it yet. But anyways, I'll let you guys in on next project that I'm doing. I always have a project. Now that I'm a homeowner, I just can't stop doing things, making changes. Anyway, this is the south side of my house. The the front part, the lengthy side is west. But if I put a greenhouse here, it will get a southern view, even though it's not the long southern view. It'll get sun in the evening as well with the westerly view. Not a whole lot, maybe in certain times of the year with this big fence here, it might not get a lot of sun on the west side. However, you can see it's getting loads of sun right now, and it's mid-January at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I plan to put a greenhouse here, and it's going to be nice because I'll only need to build 2 walls, this wall and then this wall, and then finish it off with some double wall poly panels, which would be really nice. And that window back there in the corner, that goes to my kitchen. So I plan on putting French doors there, so you could come straight from the kitchen out into the greenhouse. I also plan on having a door here, in the front, so that you could access the greenhouse from this side as well. But that's my idea, because I found that I really do enjoy growing my own produce. It tastes so much different than the watered down produce that you get from the supermarket. And why pay for tomatoes, and why pay for cucumbers, and I even got some fig trees that I'm gonna put in there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the videos, and that's it for now.